Hi Gemini, welcome to Heaven Healing and Tarot. This is Christina. Today we're going to be getting you some messages. Let's see what's going on in your energy and what your angels and guides want to tell you at this time. Before I get started, I always send out some healing, so take a deep breath with me. All right, Gemini, let's see. Let's see what we got. King of Pentacles, Page of Wands, High Priestess, Ten of Wands, Strength. All right. All right, Gemini, what I'm feeling from this is that you feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders right now. And to be honest with you, I think it's not as bad as you're making it out to be. But you might have some obstacles, or you might be carrying a heavy load right now. But just call on your inner strength, because A, you have it within you. You're more than capable of handling whatever situation you're in. And B, there's going to be light at the end of the tunnel, because the Ten of Wands is an ending. So we're getting close to the very end where you're going to be able to put those burdens down. It's like you're almost there. You've almost reached the goal. So don't give up now, right? And don't worry about it, because you're the King of Pentacles. Right now, everything you touch turns to gold. So yeah, it might be a little bit of a struggle, but it's going to work out for you. And it's going to work out for your highest good. So that means it's something really, 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 really great. I think that, even though you might be feeling like a little weighed down right now, I do feel like you still have a little bit of excitement inside of you. And I do feel like there's some things that you are really excited about. I think you have a lot of ideas, and your mind is starting to, think about all these different ideas and places they could take you, and things you can do, and where life might lead you. With the Page of Wands, we have to sometimes remember that we can't accomplish everything that we think about. So you might have to pick and choose and focus your energy on a particular goal or situation that you have in mind, okay? So it's a little bit of chaotic energy, but it's good because it's excitement. It means that you're motivated, right? So, and then you have the High Priestess here, which tells you just have to trust your intuition. Your intuition is spot on, I feel like, for you. I don't know why, but I feel like you got really good intuition, and trust it. All right, trust that intuition of yours. If there's a situation where you're not feeling the greatest about it, trust that. Trust that, and take action accordingly. Because I really do feel like you're highly connected. At least my Geminis that are watching this, I'm feeling like they're saying, they have really good intuition. So there might be a situation, like I said, that might be a little rough right now, but you're going to get through it. It's not going to be a problem. You're the King of Pentacles. Everything works out for you. And I think you know this. I think you do. They're just saying, be a little brave, have a little courage, build up that strength, because, the universe isn't going to give you more than you can carry. You chose it. You chose these burdens. You chose these lessons. So we know you can do it. All right, here you go. Let me get you a few more cards. Trapped in Fear, which is Eight of Swords. Judgment, Two of Cups, and Seven of Wands. All right. All right, does this have to do with a relationship maybe? Okay, this is what I'm kind of feeling. I'm kind of feeling like you're looking for a relationship. Maybe you've had a bad breakup recently or whatever, but I feel like you're looking for a relationship, and it feels like it's like not easy. It hasn't been easy because maybe you're still hung up on your past person, or you're hung up on some qualities your past person has. And you're afraid you're never going to find the love of your life. But I think you will. This is a soulmate. They're in your energy. So whether you're with them or not, you have somebody that you can really bond with and create something pretty magical with if you choose to do so. But I think that you're really afraid to make another mistake. I don't know why I'm feeling like that way, but I feel like you're putting the burden on you that you messed up the last relationship. You did it somehow, and I think that you're really taking a look at things and trying to see how you could be better this time around. But you're afraid. You're afraid you're going to mess up again. And when you're in that energy, then you're like, people take advantage of you. Because you're afraid to say no, or you're afraid to say what you want. You need to stand your ground. So if that is your situation where, because some mistakes have been made in the past, and it doesn't have to be a relationship, it could be any situation. But because of, some mistakes were made in the past, we're afraid to either speak our truth or say what we feel, or we're bottling things up, we're tiptoeing, we're walking on glass or eggshells. Well, you can't do that for long. That eventually, that's going to break you. So you could do it for a while, but I don't recommend it. I recommend you being who you are and feeling how you feel. It's okay. And if your person doesn't understand it, well, then they're not the person for you. You will find the person or the situation that's meant for you. So I really do think that you are being hard on yourself. I think you're being very, very judgmental of yourself. And this card is reminding you need to stick up for yourself. You need to stand up for what you believe in. Don't let anybody knock you down. Don't let anybody take advantage of you. And don't let anybody walk on you. Trust your intuition. I think you have to trust your intuition with this. All right, but things are going to work out for you. I think you just got to get out of your head a little bit and start being you. I think you are a beautiful soul and you need to be you. Have that courage to just be you. Again, that could be like a work situation. It doesn't even have to be a relationship where you're afraid to speak up, like you're seeing injustice at work and you're afraid to speak up for it because you don't want to get fired. And this is saying stand your ground. All right? If that situation's not meant for you, that's okay. There will be another one. You're the King of Pentacles. You're going to find something that works out for you. So be you and do what's right for you. Those cards are having a hard time flipping today, but as soon as I was going to say that, they flip. You got brothers and sisters. To get along with others, see the love and the best within them. Okay. So, we're all related. We're all source energy. Okay, we all are made from the same source. So we're all brothers and sisters in a sense. You could take that card quite literally and see the good in your brother or your sister. But I'm feeling more general with this. Like, you see the good in everybody when you can. If somebody is being nasty or a jerk, why do you think they're being like that? Because something hurt them. They're hurt somehow, some way. They need healing. So if we see that okay, they need some healing themselves, so that's why they're acting out. That doesn't mean we need to let them walk on us or treat us poorly. We could cut them out of our lives. But when you see the good in people, because it just makes things better. And it makes things more understandable. Like, you start to see things more clearly, and you're like, okay, I'm not going to deal with that, but, you know, they're really good at something else. I don't know. You just got to take the good with the bad sometimes. And that's what this card is calling you to do, is just try to see the good in people, even when they're not being the greatest. Again, but you still have to do what's right for you by protecting yourself and, you know, maybe not dealing with certain behaviors, but there's also a lot of good in people. I genuinely feel that people are mostly good. I just think that they have, you know, the ego gets in the way sometimes, and they have to learn how to deal with that. But anyway, trust. All right. So what is that about? We know what trust means, right? But does that mean you have to be careful who you trust? Does it mean you have to be more trusting? Does it mean you have to trust yourself? And trust you know what's good for you. Trust your intuition. I really think it's mostly about that. Trusting your intuition, and no matter what situation you're in, I think you'll get an inkling. I think you'll feel. If something's not right, if something feels off, I think you'll know it. Trust that feeling. If you're feeling really good about something, go for it. Trust that. Don't self-sabotage. All right, so I think that you are just being reminded that you need to trust in yourself. And trust that your intuition and your guides will help you in every situation, especially if you ask. Okay? So let's see who's going to be working with you at this time. You got Catherine Labor, the patroness of miraculous healing. I am ready to heal. I am worthy of the miracles meant for me. All right, so what are you healing from? I'm not sure, but let's see. Let's see what she wants to tell you. All right. All right, so this is saying, like, when you ask for help. All right, this is saying it's... I'm trying to paraphrase. It's easier to ask for help for others in your life than it is to ask for yourself. Like, say you have children. It's so easy to pray to God and say, please heal my child, or please don't protect my child. Please don't let anything bad happen to my child, right? But what about us? We forget about us sometimes. It's hard to ask for help, but again, they want you to. And didn't I just say that with the last card? Wow. That's amazing. They amaze me sometimes. Anyway, for many of us, the lack of self-worth can get in the way of realizing that we can ask for so much more, right? There are so many miracles, blessings that don't arrive simply because we don't ask for them. So we have to ask. When you ask, you'll find. Suffering doesn't glorify us, you know, or make us more holy. There's no need to suffer. There's no need to suffer at all. So ask for the help. If you need healing, if you need to feel better about something, ask your angels and guides to help you feel better. Ask them, how do I feel better about this situation? How do I have clarity on the situation? You know, what should I do? So, yeah, there's something you needed to be healed from. Something that you're in your head about, something that it feels kind of heavy. And for me, it feels heartache. It feels like it's heartache, but I'm not sure if that's for everyone or not, but that's what I'm kind of feeling. What I want to say, if it is heartache, you do have a soulmate energy here. So I really do feel like things are going to get better for you soon. But ask for the help anyway. What does it hurt? It doesn't hurt to ask. You know? The worst thing that can happen is somebody tells you no, but angels, your angels and guide aren't going to tell you no. You just won't hear anything. They don't really have a choice. When you ask, they do help. It just might not be in the way that you think it should be, right? You gotta ask without expectations, and that's hard to do. All right, here's one of the sassy cards. You have a beautiful day. All right, that's not so sassy. Focus. And then the back says, cultivate inner Buddha. Inner beauty. Cultivate inner beauty. Anyway, they just want you to be peace. They want you to find peace. They want you to feel okay. They want you to be all right, to breathe. And, you know, meditate if you can. That always helps. It always helps when you want to ask for help. But, you know, you do it. You do you. Dolphin, don't worry. Be happy. You got a lot of blessings in your life. And I think that there's a lot more to come. So, you know, stop being so stressed out. And look for the good in every day and everything, and you'll start feeling happier. Fertility, potential, powerful, creative energy, and initiation energy. Something's about to grow for you. Something, you're about to give birth to something or someone. You know, for some of you it could be a pregnancy, but I kind of feel like it's more, you know, it's your ideas coming to life. It's at least one of your ideas. Maybe it's a relationship that's coming to life, but something's going to grow. Something's about to bloom and come to life. Sorry about the puppy. He's a loud one. Okay. Sacred Scar you got. All right, let's look that one up. Sacred Scar. Your inner and outer scars are marks of your soul's courage. They are signs of strength and survival, of your willingness to be alive. The sacred scar speaks of that which once caused pain being transformed into higher knowledge and inner power. So whenever we go through something difficult, we learn from it. So that's what this is saying, that you've learned from a difficult situation. Trauma shall be transformed through spiritual initiation, leading you from wonderless to wisdom. You have nothing to be ashamed of. Oh, see, I felt you were being hard on yourself. You can trust your healing process and in hidden higher purpose behind things happening as they do. You are strong and you shall flourish on all levels. All right, you're going to flourish. You're going to be the King of Pentacles. Things are going to work out for you. It's okay to make mistakes. That's what we come to Earth to do. We come to learn and grow. Earth is a school. I've said this many, many times. Right? So if we make mistakes, it's okay. We're going to learn from them. And we're going to do things a little differently. And with the Judgment card, you actually made a conscious decision to do something differently this time. So good for you. You learned your lesson. Good for you. All right? So let me pull you a few charms. Cupid, there is a soulmate here. So if you're single, you might be finding your person pretty soon. Love is going to grow. Again, here's your angels. Call on them. Ask for help. There might be a move for you in the near future. You might be moving. But something is definitely changing, and it looks like you're writing a new chapter in your book of love. And you got the pie, the slice of pie. So what does that mean? It means you're getting some abundance here. You're getting your slice of the pie. There's more than enough pie to go around. All right? You didn't miss out on it. You're getting your slice. All right, Gemini, that's what I have for you. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. All those things help me greatly, and I appreciate you for it. I really do. Till next time, love and light.